What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Killing Floor 2. We are here with another map on our solo guide tour here, and we are on Infernal Realm this time. Obviously, as per usual, survival hell on earth and short 4 waves. We start with SWAT, as we so often do, because I like starting with all that armor. And the MP7 is a great starting weapon. Obviously you also get with dual pistols, which is helpful. I think we can all agree on that. It is quite helpful. Now, will we stay on SWAT? You will see about that. Well, I can tell you right now we won't stay on SWAT for very long. Because we're not going to hold a whole lot, we are going to kite a little bit on this map. Obviously, this being set somewhere in hell, we kind of want to take a tour. Because, well, how often do you get to hell, right? Kind of want to see something of the place while we are here. Go away. Now, obviously, solo, as per usual, a lot easier than a 6-player game. So, for that reason, health of the sets is relatively low. So take that into consideration when you play. That is why staying on SWAT is certainly an option. Because you really can kill everything. The reason why I don't want to stay on SWAT is A, I'm not a big fan of multiple flesh pounds when you are playing a SWAT. And ever since they introduced the auto-raged flesh pounds, I'm even less of a fan. Because you kind of lack the ability to take them out quickly. All of them. So what we are going to do here is we are going to switch into, where is it? Gunslinger. We are going to buy dual Desert Eagles. And we're good. We're set. That's it. We have just won the game.
Bloody hell, this place is full on tropical.
I'm not sure about tropical. I think there's not as much green stuff everywhere. Whatever that is. Green goo, huh? Yeah, okay. That does look a whole lot like hell, doesn't it? Not that I know what hell looks like.
Time's up. Go kill some Zeds.
Alright, so we now have Gunslinger and... Oh god, my aim. We are now on Gunslinger, we are here with the Desert Eagles, and let's put it this way, you don't need to be a headshot genius to play the Desert Eagle on solo. It does kill pretty much everything, even if you body shot spam the hell out of things. However, that being said, Gunslinger is still one of the more skill-intensive classes. Or perks, I'm sorry. So, I do have to recommend you put at least some time into the game and learn how to headshot something, so, you know. It is very helpful. It is indeed very helpful. But obviously with trash here, you can just body shot it, it doesn't matter. If necessary, just spam it. You will have the ammo. Actually, I lied, you don't have that much ammo at your disposal. We will have next wave, however, so that's not a big issue. Now, why Gunslinger on this map? Well, it isn't a very solid holding map, I don't think. Doesn't have very many easy holding spots, which I recommend to the average player, so I do recommend kiting around. Now, there are a few good options at kiting, and obviously the perks which have a speed bonus are the ones that are best at doing that particular thing.
Don't mind if I do.
Why of all perks did I pick Gunslinger then? Shouldn't Berserker be better? Well, probably. Maybe, I don't know. I did find that Berserker gets stuck easier and doesn't really have spam everything out of your way capability that Gunslinger does. Because if we get stuck in a doorway here, we just spam everything out of our way. Kinda like this.
Last one. Get to the indicated pod for
We're
rest
almost out of
fire.
ammo, so we most certainly need another weapon. Now we'll show you the general route we are taking. There are a few good ones on this
Can't
map.
find it.
So we purchased the Centerfire, and we now have everything we need. Centerfire Desert Eagle is a great combination, I really like it.
Final choices, people.
Now you do have holding spots, but if you're not very experienced at the game, I wouldn't recommend it. Now you can hold at the spawn, but you get back spawns. You can hold right here, but you can possibly get spawns from down there, so it is very tricky holding on this map,
I'm
unless
about
you
to shut the
truly
pod.
know what you're doing, but most players probably don't need a solo guide, right? Right. So the way we are doing it is we are starting our little tour up here, and then we are going to take a look at where do we start getting overrun. Is it from this side? Is it from that side? And then obviously we make our way into the opposite direction because, well, we don't want to get overrun. That's not very fun. Obviously. So we are just waiting for the spawns here, wait them out, and we'll try to kill some stuff while we're at it.
Tell me now, don't you?
Like I said, we tried to kill some stuff. I have no idea why I didn't hit that guy. Maybe I'm just terrible.
Something cloaked is sitting around here.
So this spot is, if you do want to hold another one that you can try and hold.
Frosties on
But obviously you always have to kind of keep an eye out, because you do have the two sides you need to hold.
Watch it.
And then once you do get overrun, which we kind of don't,
Got your attention, eh?
not that I'm complaining, but you know. And we're running. Now we do see the opening here, and then I like to go this way. Unless obviously it's blocked, then, well, then I don't want to go that way. And now I like to go down here because this stairway is so open, you should always have enough space to get down there.
Taking notes.
And then you kind of have everything rallied up behind you, and you have all the time in the world to take out everything one by one.
Nearly cleared this batch out. Nice work. We can
Now
bring
we're
up
just
the
waiting.
children
There is a
once.
Scrake coming. We're just waiting, taking our time.
Didn't like that, did you?
That sounds a lot like a flesh pound. Whee! Uh-oh. Die! Jeez. You should kill these guys quickly. Stupid auto-raged flesh pounds.
Careful, straight.
Bam!
Picking them off. Tell me now, don't you?
I wanted to kill the one behind him first, but that was a little cocky, I guess. Oh.
Burning up.
Alright, you should pay attention when playing this, or else you might actually just, well, die. So that's kind of an easy kiting route that you might
Who took it down
want to
now?
take.
Heard of it?
Now we purchase jewels, and we should have one from this point on. I mean, it is relatively easy to play. The map is so wide now. Kiting becomes very easy when you have so much space to do it with, as we have available right here.
Must close the pod very soon.
Really the only thing you need to watch out for is the doorways, but even like the doorways, you can fit two people through here, so If you have a Z coming through right here, you just choose this side, or you spam him out of the way with your Desert Eagles,
Time's almost up.
which are pretty darn powerful, to be honest. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this map looks. It is still to this day
Port's closed. Go make a difference.
the map that I visually enjoy the most. Gameplay wise, probably not, but visually certainly my most beloved map in the game. Possibly followed by Tragic Kingdom. I don't know why, but I really like that one. Again, not as much as far as like gameplay goes, but visually only really cool map.
I should get paid a bucket for this.
And the centerfire has really improved
Let's call that your warm-up.
the overall gunslinger build, and I do take it over
Don't you?
the 1911s. Now you might argue early on for more spam ability, the 1911s are better, but in a full build
Right, here comes
you have enough spam pistols, and kind of having the centerfire available is really, really cool. Dead? Nope. That didn't quite work, and now we're booking it. Something you noticed here, or maybe you didn't, I don't know, is that I felt I was getting damaged from behind. I was getting pushed a little bit, and I immediately decided it's time to retreat, because I knew I had enemies in front of me and I was getting pushed in the back. So that is the time when you want to run. You want to hold until you really have things coming from two sides. Oh, ouch. This is another escape route. Now the thing you need to learn is just take a look at where the enemies are coming from. And then, well, go the other way. Go where a route is open, because it's rare that really every way is blocked. And should that ever be the case, as I can't hit a headshot here, should that ever be the case, and should really every escape route be closed, then basically what you want to do is spam free a way that has the least resistance, as we kind of escape a little too late from that husk shot. Oh, woohoo! And now let's just play it down. I mean, there's nothing much remaining. Spamming headshots against the Scrake is really good. Before he kind of starts running at you, you want to kill him already. Kind of like this. Because once he starts running, he's a lot harder to headshot.
Just picking them off.
Or you just body shot him down like I just did. Ah, you missed. Noob. Scrub. That was mean. Now we have one Scrake remaining. It is relatively simple. If you always are on your toes,
Make these last purchases count.
and you just take your time, walk your paths around the map and look at where the escape routes are open, it is very easy and very simple to play.
Bring up the
And as you can see, Gunslinger just has tremendous power,
See something like that.
tremendous spammability, and whoop, we are in a solo guide, I just forgot that.
Glad you made it back.
So obviously what we do against the boss, bam, and we won. You can go this setup for 4 waves. It makes sense. It is good and it will work. If you are struggling with Gunslinger because you literally cannot buy a headshot for your life, this is the next best thing. But I do think Gunslinger is a very clean way of playing this. Just because you're so quick at getting rid of any sort of enemy. And we get Hans. Doesn't really matter what we get, really. Especially in solo, none of them is particularly strong.
Sweating like a handsome pig. Hello there, you big
I wonder if we ever get the King Fleshpound as a full-time new boss, as we send Hans into his shield. By the way, the Emp Grenade doesn't like actually do anything, so you might just save yourself the effort. I just fired it for shits and giggles, pretty much. Ah. No, that didn't work particularly well. The thing is, it doesn't really matter if he manages to grab you once. He didn't right there, but it doesn't like ruin your entire game if he does manage it, and we have won. The only thing you really need to watch out for with that boss fight is his melee spam, which he really shouldn't get into too much if you play this properly. And the grenades. The grenades are really the one thing that can harm you badly, so make sure you use a wide open space to kite around the map whenever you get overrun. Take your time, and you really shouldn't have any trouble with this map. On solo, this is a very easy map to play. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary. I hope you can beat this map on Hell on Earth, and we will see each other next time. Peace.